Well, there's this technician that he was working on. It was, I believe, it was in the '80s. He's working on the computer systems at the bank. All the manuals for these computer systems are in that control room, right? So he's in that control room and he's learning, listening, paying attention, and realizes like, oh shit, this is a special room. Obviously, they do something very special here, and he just listened to the conversation. He was like, oh, they're moving money. Like when someone wants to move $1 million, $10 million, whatever, these are the ones that are making the phone calls and authorizing the transactions, and they're giving a passcode. And so he just started hacking the people, and he realized, oh, there. He knew that there was a passcode involved, so he also knew that people don't have memories like him, and that they're flawed, and if the bank's constantly changing this password, they probably write it down,
Mm-hmm.
and because it's written down in a controlled room that you can't get into, it's safe to leave it on a sticky note. Well, he had eidetic memory. So he saw a sticky note in the president's office with the password, saw the sticky note essentially in that controlled room with the password, put two and two together, and transferred money out of that bank to Russia. He only got caught because he got turned it into diamonds, and he got caught with the diamonds coming back to America. But it was one of the largest bank heists ever, and it was done with a phone. And it's done by hacking people. So, like the reality is getting past a firewall is pretty freaking hard.
Mm-hmm.
It's really hard, unless they're just really stupid or it already came pre-compromised, right? Which is real because Israel just did those exploding pagers. So yes, they can intercept shipments and do shit. Supply chains can be subverted.
That's some wild shit. Fucking exploding page. That's fucking like that's that kind of wild genius shit right there. I think.
Yeah, that's a hack. Like if they want in, they can get in, and they're gonna go after people to do it. There's actually it's a concept for security. Reason why you split up access, that way people can't be forced, because like I told you about the power of negative thought, right, and how you use it for disaster training and awareness for your business, for business continuity. So if your data is worth enough money, what's stopping someone from kidnapping one of your employees' children?
Damn.
And then
That's kind of fucking deep right there.
and then just saying you will do this or your kid dies.
Damn.
Well, the only thing that stops them from doing it now is that one person is no longer capable of just doing that, so it's pointless. But if they could, they would. If I mean honestly, like if all it took was doing that, shit, everything would be getting robbed. But we separate things and we use security layers on purpose to prevent that, because if you have one point of failure, it's done. And so like the 2FA, things like that, like, and the DoD does think about this kind of stuff. Like that's why they compartmentalize information. That's why you use canary traps. Stuff like that.
So Bob, so how you make sure like you keep your intelligence level at the same level?
My what?
Your intelligence. How you make sure you see the same level of smartness?
Oh.
You just study stuff, or like what do you do?
I challenge myself
Do you
to be better.
how?
Mm. Oh, a good example. I'm not a structural engineer, right? But it would behoove me to know more about their industry,
I mean, it'd be nice, right?
right? And it's incredibly complicated what they do. Like it takes years and years of. I never did that kind of math. I did math in school, but not the crap that they do. And especially like linear algebra and Diffie-Q and all these things. And
It's like me, like I think June 6th, I'm giving a presentation to some kind of engineering conference, right? It's a IEEE, right? I'm giving a presentation on how it's like the future AI HR, how optimization is an engineering problem, right? I have all these fucking charts and stuff. I'm like, fuck, how am I gonna fucking do this, right? I memorize it, I fucking speak some heart, right? So yeah, I'm doing that too, yeah.
yeah, and so like for me, I right now I'm actually trying to learn more about their industry, and I'm in deep water. I'm just out there sinking, almost not swimming, as far as understanding it.
Mm.
But I also was like, this is a challenge.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
It's like, oh wow, like this is what these guys go through. It gives me a little bit of perspective. I was like, this is a lot of math, like a lot of math just to figure something out. And I'm like, I haven't done this kind of math in forever. So it's different. And that pushes me. And then also, I like to read things that challenge my beliefs. That's hard to do for a lot of people. Like if I'm having a conversation and dialogue with someone and they're saying something I don't believe in, the conversation can flow and whatnot, and maybe I can steer it the way I want it to. But if you're reading a book that you honestly hate everything about it, there's still value in reading it. So challenges, I think, they keep my brain like thinking. I think about the why, not the how, a lot. Motive, a lot. I think about what it means for me to even change something about myself. And that's, I think, why I'm so sharp. I care about the why a lot because that's going to dictate to me whether or not when my morals kick in, like you said, it's like, technically, is it breaking the law? Yeah, but is it the right thing to do? Then I'm going to do it.
Yeah. So, is there something else to ask you I haven't asked you yet, or something else you want to talk about?
A little bit about you. A little bit more about you. This has been about me, but
And you are the guest, right? It's all about you, dude.
Yeah. But you were an officer in the military.
Yeah.
Can you go a little bit more into what it was like for you?
Oh man, that's a tough question, right? I mean, I had a good time in the Army, right? It's like you got to make tough decisions. Like, so the toughest decision I had to make was like my second lieutenant had a soldier, like her name was Sergeant Rowe, right? And like she had a better divorce, right? And she wanted to custody of kids, right? Better divorce, right? And then a test came down. I had to send people to Kosovo to do Kosovo, right? And she was by far the best person to send her, right? I'm like, man, I can't fucking send her, right? Who just got her kids back, right? And I fucking struggle with it. And she came, hey, sir, like, I know you want to do it, but you have to send me, right? So I sent her, right? So I sent her kids went back to her fucking husband, right? And I feel like, man, no decisions are hard, right? If I can send this lady who just wanted to fucking cuss your kids to fucking Kosovo, anything's easy, right? It's like, one thing I'm proud of, like, 80% of people I had that work for me are still friends with me, right? On Facebook and LinkedIn, right? So I'm proud of that. Another thing I'm proud of is like, I'm totally running, right? So I was a command in Italy, right? So we won the flag championship 2 years back to back, right? Not on my resume, nothing, right? Like, I'm proud of that, right? A lot of things I'm proud of, right? A lot of things like, but it sucks being an officer, right? It's like you have to make decisions, you have to like do things, like, yeah, it's not easy, right?
No, it's not. On my dad's side, my grandmother. So she got her nursing degree to get into college because that's the only thing you could do at that time for women, pretty much. Then she joins the Air Force. And my grandfather on my dad's side, he was enlisted. She was a captain. But my grandmother deployed in Korea and Vietnam. And at one point, all the other officers during that they got shot because she was a combat flight nurse.
Yeah.
Right? And it got to the point where Harriet Smedley in command, and she did talk about that. She was like, I joined being a nurse to save the GIs, and then bad things happen, and I'm the one telling them to go die. Right?
Yeah, it's like that stuff you gotta do. Is like, man, fuck it, like.
Yeah.
It's like it's not easy, right? It's like I remember one time, like, so one time, like, so in the Army, like, there's a thing where, like, like, if like some of your family dies, you gotta go home, right?
Yeah.
And so we had a soldier, right? We got a message, hey, this dude's like daddy died, right? Hey, your daddy died, right? Right after that, I got a message. My first sergeant, his father died, right? I like, hey, Sean Cleveland, I need to talk, your father died too, right? So I had to talk people back to back, like fucking father died, right? But it's insane, right? It's like different out of good times, right? But there's like it's I'm like I would never say like we need to serve like you need to like do 2 years in the military, but like, maybe you do need to do 2 years in the military. Maybe you need to do 2 years, doing something right.
I mean, I think the structure helps people, but at the same time, Boy Scouts,
There's no different ways, right?
well, the Boy Scouts was created to get people ready for the military.
So if we had this one dude, right? I mean, his name's Joseph, right? This dude, he's from Kentucky. He was off fucking chain, right? This dude, he was on 24/7 every day, right? He was always fucking drunk. We do PT, he would fucking fall out or whatever. He was the only guy in my cheers coming I actually punished, right? Now he's a fucking like a deputy a sheriff of fucking Kentucky, right? Like he's like top notch dude, right? Like, dude, what the fuck you doing, dude? It's like I met so many good people, right? But it's like I don't know, a lot of good stories, right?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it shapes you to make to pursue HR as a career, which
Yeah,
I think
it drives you, right? Like it's like so many people. Like I have one good friend, like Michael Ricardo Jackson, like one of my best friends. He's like fucking. This dude's so fucking smart, dude. He I think he runs like Indianapolis medical school in Indianapolis, right? So yeah.
But yeah, and then if you could change one thing about you, given that you with your experience and everything, if you actually could, uh, maybe an event in your life or something, would you?
So I would like make me have more patience. God, I have no fucking patience, dude. None. I have no patience at all, man. I wish I had more patience, right? I have empathy. I care about people. Like, it's like I'll be like, what the fuck you doing, guy? Like, it don't take you that fucking long, right? I
Well,
have no patience, man.
so they call it the ADHD walk. I got that where like when I walk fast and
Yeah, I work fast too. Yeah,
when people block this, I lose my patience. So I do. I actually the same.
I have no patience at all, man.
I got that. Like why are you in?
Yeah, I have no patience. I like, dude, what the fuck are you doing, right? You're like, it fucking. I mean, it drives me actually crazy, man. I have no patience, man. I tell her, yeah, that's my weakness, patience, right?